But I have a deep love for the United Methodist Church, not only because it was the church I was raised in, but in the pursuit for truth and for love and belonging. The United Methodist Church in many ways has provided an avenue for me to find that in God and in my community. Jesus, when He gave the two greatest commandments, He ultimately said, love God and love people. And I think the United Methodist Church in many ways provides a method, if you will, for how we fulfill those, every day relying more and more on God's grace to fill us with that grace and to love Him, to love other people. So my hope for the United Methodist Church is that we would live into what makes us distinctly Methodist, and that is following God on a path of growing in grace, holiness, and righteousness as we fulfill the call to make disciples, to love God and to love people. And I think in our age today, we've got to keep the main thing, and that is Jesus transforms lives. That Jesus didn't just forgive us, but He actually transforms us. And I think that's something worth living into, something worth fighting for, it's something worth allowing our lives to be defined by. I've been a part of the United Methodist Church for the majority of my life, and in the midst of that, the church has been there in good times and in bad. The church has been there to celebrate my marriage, to celebrate the birth of my two sons, and to give us support when things were uncertain, when we find ourselves in a moment of precarity. And I remember right in the middle of the pandemic, we felt a call to move from where we were living in Florida to now in Ohio. And there was a bit of a crisis because we felt like we were just unearthing our entire life that we had known, the only life that my boys had ever known. Yet the church surrounded us in love and support, reminding us that no matter where we were, we'd be able to find a home right there in the church.